Williams. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
On second down, it's Williams. That one intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll throw. It's Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. Throwing. Nix. Moving to his right. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Nix to throw. On the run to the right. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Duvernay on the return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a few inches. Now Williams. He'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Chicago.
To To throw, it's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That one caught. C.J. Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make it?
That one late over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Michigan State.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
At their own 35-yard line.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. There's a short one taken by Ingram. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Straight ahead goes Harvey. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will be out of bounds, but you saw that penalty flag come in. Looked like the defender got a head start. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Harvey. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. A run once more. That's Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 3.
2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
His kick is good. He got it. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
What is that?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New England Patriots. Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now to the ground, here's Walker. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Touchdown! Cooper Kupp from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
That's the score. Seahawks 7, Patriots nothing.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up on the next muscle up and always make it.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Ernest Jones there for the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second down and 8. They'll throw with May. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you. Do it for myself. I go 0.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. May going to give it to Henderson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson from 17 yards out. And the Patriots are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it as we resume action. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
23 yards the pickup there.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. There's Charbonnet once again. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, Walker. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker taking it in from the 20. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw, it's May. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
45-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. To the air, May. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Crazy.
Here's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Henry. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Crazy.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He'll try to pick, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Drake May in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Borregales now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. From the gun to give to Henderson. And a pretty quick burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That good for 19 and a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 37. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Looking to throw. May. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 34 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. That'll be caught. It's caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Seattle.
Back to throw, Darnold. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith and Jigba from 19 yards away. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Ramondre Stevenson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Borregales now for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Patriots 28, Seahawks 21.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he taken in by Shaheed. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Walker. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And the tight end is certainly in position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On the give, it's Walker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 142 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks first down.
Here's Darnold. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Throwing here is May. And he fires one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They're going to look to throw. That is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Henderson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Hey, here goes 30 G. Hey, what's up?
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. May going to give it to Henderson. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Patriots